Alright, so what's going on, guys? This is Sona64. I had an idea for a type of video I want to do. I'm not sure what the title of it's going to be, but I just recently got done watching a Only Use Me Blade video. I love watching him. He's like one of like 4 or 5 people that I actually still watch on YouTube that plays Call of Duty. I don't watch a lot of Call of Duty gameplay. I don't even watch any Call of Duty montages. I'll be honest, the best game to do a montage in is Call of Duty. It's probably the game that like basically made montages popular. But anyway, the point of this commentary is just going to be that I'm announcing, maybe possibly doing this series where what he did was he broke down his clutch. And I don't want to say I want to make a series where I break down clutches, but more or less making a series where I explain how I play, you know? Not as far as like aiming and tactics and stuff, but like situational awareness. I think this is what sets people apart from basically, you know, being good and being bad is situational awareness. It doesn't matter how good you are at aiming, it doesn't matter if you have a bot or not. Or I guess if you have a bot, you don't need situational awareness. The bot does all the situational awareness, but I think it might be better to like do those types of videos because it might help, you know, someone who plays CSGO who's not really that good, or you know, is not sure how to play certain situations. Now I do play I do play Dust 2 a lot, so you'll probably see a lot of Dust 2 gameplay if I go about doing this. If you guys think it's a good idea, you know, just tell me. But I feel like it is a good idea. I feel like it might be a little bit of fun. For example, my buddy is going to clutch this one. I'm not sure if it's an ace. I'm pretty sure it's a clutch. And he's going to use his deagle to do it, unfortunately, because Mike couldn't hit him, unfortunately. But he did get a lot of nice deags here, and it's just he was looking like a bot. He probably got reported for this, and it was really nice. So I had to put this in here just to start it off. I'm gonna try to do the same thing with the next clip. I'm gonna like what I want to do with the videos is like slow them down and also like stop the video at times so that you can see where I am in the video and what I'm thinking at the time, because I don't really remember this gameplay. It's from like earlier this month, like I think like the 1st of April. I'm gonna turn down the sound a little bit so you can hear gameplay and also hear them talking, because that's important, you know. Anyway, I'm starting off with a P90. It's called the Pro 90 for a reason. It's good in pretty much every situation. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play A, and I'm gonna play both long and cat, but what I want to do is I want to sit behind box to my right, but I can't because my teammate's shooting a guy on cat. But I want to still sit here behind the box because a guy could be sneaking up long and I didn't spot him. So I'm just trying to play both sides. Since there's smoke on cat, I'm just going to sit here and just wait for this guy to peek. And he should, because he's just pre-firing, so he wants to come up. I could use a little work on my aim right here. Once I kill him, yeah, I got to play the site. And okay, so right here, I realize that it's a 3 versus 2, and in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, I've been hit a little bit, but I still have most of my armor, most of my health. So what I want to do is I want to keep sight. I see a teammate down there, and he's in a CT. So he's probably going to be like watching mid and maybe watching long. But since I'm on the other side of the box, I can watch long and I can kind of listen for cat. I'm going to reload because, you know, I got some breathing room. It makes sense to just reload. Let me cut the clip here, and then we'll just keep moving along. Okay, so at this point, I see that all my teammates are dead, and it's a 1 versus 2, so I have to focus. What you'll see right here next is that the enemy throws a grenade at me from cat. It nicks me a little bit. Or I guess it didn't nick me at all. And immediately, this guy sees me, so I'm going to try to shoot him. It's not really going anywhere, but he's going to peek back out, and I'm going to keep trying to shoot him. My teammate's going to call that there's an enemy in CT, and he's going to come walking up.
One's coming from CT.
And so now I try to get him as he's jumping on trying to box, trying to shoot me, but I realize there's a guy on cat. I got to back up, focus on one person, get the guy on cat first, because this guy is just jumping. He can't really shoot me. So I got lucky and killed that guy on cat, or skill, I guess. And this guy peeks out a little bit, and I'm able to shoot him because he's dinked.
Oh!
Good job, Alt.
Fuck! Sorry. That made me count.
Okay, so there's a couple points worth mentioning. Right now, at the very end where you saw me switch from my P90 to my pistol to kill that last guy, I rewatched it and I realized I was out of ammo on my P90, which is dangerous. And at the time, I probably knew that, like I was running out of ammo, but I still kept firing. But because it's like, you know, run through all your ammo, like burn it out, and then switch to your pistol immediately. Because always use a secondary if you have one. I know it kind of makes sense to, you know, reload the primary, but far too many times I've seen noobs, and sometimes it's not noobs, sometimes it's just people who just don't know. They'll try to reload their primary in front of someone who has maybe half or a full clip, because they pop back behind cover and reload their primary. Where you saw where I had no cover. Reloading my primary, plus there was like 2 people in the area that I was in. Reloading the primary doesn't make any sense. Whip out your pistol just in case he comes in, because he probably assumes that you're going to reload your primary because it's a lot stronger than secondary, which is why you have the advantage, because you have a second weapon and it has a full clip. But what I did was, you know, I got lucky. It was my last bullet, so I whipped out my pistol after I killed the guy and killed the last guy with my pistol, and that was kind of an awesome, made for a nice clutch. But let me know what you guys think of like this kind of series, because I really want to do this. It kind of seems kind of cool to me to like have a series where like you just go over like your situational awareness. Like you just talk about what you were thinking at the time and how you went about and stayed alive, and just the choices you made. Because I get a lot of like a lot of flame in games because people are like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you moving like this? Why are you doing this or that? Why didn't you do it like this? And I tell people over and over again, don't tell me how to play. I know how to play. And I always direct them to my montage, because I have a montage on YouTube. But the thing is, the montage doesn't really like say much other than that I really know how to aim and everything. But it doesn't really tell about my situational awareness. I don't really put that in the montage because that takes a while. So I thought maybe I'd make a series out of it. You know, like maybe just take like one gameplay, one short, I guess 1-minute gameplay of like a clutch, or maybe just like a round where we all did well and worked together, and just go over it. I know in the last Round We Go video, I have a video of me and Bullseye working together really awesome. And if I like went over and how me and him worked together, like taking that site and killing people, it would have just, you know, it would have made more sense. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys like this. I'll talk to you later. Bye.